informed consent. And what that means is that when you have an illness and your physician or practitioner comes up with a treatment plan or a therapy, you should be informed of the benefits and risks of that therapy and if there's other alternatives available. But what we've been sold over time is things like it's safe and effective. What is safe and effective? Because really, honestly, when I'm talking to clients, we have to be in the real world, right? So I explain to them, even things that we need in our body every single day, if we have too little of it or too much of it, can be a problem. And water, for example, is one of those. So if you don't hydrate yourself enough, you can become dehydrated, and that can be an issue. If, for example, one of the times my mother was hospitalized and they gave her an IV and her lungs, I could hear her over the phone, her lungs were gurgling. And I'm like, Mom, have you been going to the bathroom? Has anybody taken you to the bathroom? Are you losing any water? And she's like, I'm not sure. So I had to ask my sister, and sure enough, she was not urinating. So they were filling her full of water. And if they would have continued to do that, she would have died from too much water. So remember, we have to have that balance, whether it be, a natural thing that our body requires or not. It can be poison if it's too much, and it can be bad if it's too little. So I think we have to get back to some basics. And when you have a 10-minute visit with a physician or 7-minute visit and they're checking the box and they're not explaining things and their terms are just, this is all safe and effective, there's more to this story. We need to be informed. We need to ask questions. And if they're not willing to take the time to explain what the therapy is going to do for you and how it's going to work and what could be some roadblocks or side effects or problems along the way, we should fire these individuals. It's part of their job.